I've had several requests for some new videos about the buses, and I wish I could give you more of a demonstration right now, but it's been a while since I've gotten the buses started up, and I've just been, when I've been here, I've been having to do a lot of car repair just to keep all the cars on the road. Most recently I've been doing the Grand Marquis, so it can just be a struggle sometime with all of the other chores you have to do, all the other repairs that absolutely have to be done. Unfortunately, because the buses are just kind of they're just kind of a collector's item, they kind of have to take last priority as far as repairs. But what I need to do here, I need to get some of these tumbleweeds and stuff away from the buses before I can try starting them up. There's tumbleweeds down under here, and I don't want to cause a fire from hot exhaust components, so I'm going to try to get this stuff out from under the buses and get the lawnmower and just get all this junk away from them so I can start them up. This is the first HD video that I will have made, and I think it may have been about a year since the buses were started up, but I need to get all the junk cleaned out from under them before I can do that. Now, I had someone recently ask about this odometer, whether it was 689,000 miles, and I don't think that's the case. Maybe 368,970.9. I think that the last digit on this is tenths. I think later internationals actually they actually had what am I meaning to say here? Had a 6-digit odometer on them, but I don't think this one does. But I have learned some things while doing some more in-depth repairs on the cars that I can apply to the buses. And I think that this one probably could benefit from a timing adjustment. I now have the new inductive timing light, because this one has always been kind of not too easy to start. And I've learned from the Grand Marquis that improper timing can cause it to be very difficult to get it started. And I'm gonna need to get the vacuum out here and just vacuum out a lot of this junk. But it definitely is one of my goals to do more with the buses. So in the near future, I'll try and make some more videos and try to actually get the buses to run a little bit better. This is the 59 Ford, or I don't know if it's a 59 or a 58. I put Marvel Mystery Oil in it. It does crank over, but I still haven't actually gotten it to where it might try to start yet. Here's the B700, and this actually had brand new tires put on it, and I don't know what they told me. It had just had new tires put on it, but the vandals got to it. I don't know what the whole story was on this one. It was apparently used for a kid's church ministry, but then something happened to it and they couldn't fix it, and so they just kind of let it sit, and the vandals got to it and broke out all the glass. Looks like the cat's been sleeping in here a lot. This one I still need to clean out some of this stuff. It still has junk from the vandals in it. And it can be amazing how fast the years go by. too many years can go by, and the progress on things isn't always what you like, but you just have to do what you can. Of course, the buses now are in a completely safe and protected environment. Nothing is going to ever happen to the buses. They were certainly in danger of going to the junkyard probably with their previous owners, but luckily I was able to intervene and rescue them. And here's the GMC. I don't know what kind of a transmission this has in it. It's a 4-speed, but someone asked about what type it is, and I really don't know. These things are just so dirty. So much dust gets around here. But I'm going to try and see. I really need to try and get all this debris from around them, because they need to sit for several minutes to build up air pressure. I can't just pull it right away from the parking spot. And there have been a lot, maybe not a whole lot, but there have been some wildfires around here. We've just had extreme drought, so I want to be really careful that a spark wouldn't set the weeds on fire. Because usually all of these fields would be really green, and there's been almost no rain here for a year. It's so dry. But we've been very lucky not to have fires right near our house here. There have been some in the area, though. So there's an update on the buses. I wish I could say I've done more, but I'm going to try to here in the near future. So I could talk a little bit more about some of these things. On this car, what did I do to this? I just did something with this last weekend, but I can't remember exactly what I did. I'm going to try to take off the intake manifold. I sprayed penetrating oil on the intake manifold bolts, because I'm thinking that may be where the problem is. This has an antifreeze leak into the crankcase. I need to get a new tire on my Ford tractor. I just started the tractor up last weekend, and it runs very good. I let it run for maybe 15 minutes just to keep the engine so it didn't just sit around. But I need a new tire on this. The tube is bad. I'm going to try and see if I can salvage one off of the old orange tractor and take this. Now that I've got the Grand Marquis running, I can put these tires on the trailer and take them into the tractor shop in town and get try and get this tire, because this is a brand new tire on this one. Take this tire off and get it mounted on the Ford tractor. I think it's the same size. Here's this bus, and still this needs the repairs done where I take out the transmission so I can fix those freeze plugs. And there's that one there.